Test, test, test. Morning, gamers. Today, maybe we can try out some different stuff with the build now that we know it's not getting nerfed. Okay. Yeah, Wolfield made a video on like using this unique stuff that I looked at. I didn't think it would be particularly interesting, but apparently it has no cooldown, so maybe it's worth at least playing around with. Uh, should I do this? Should I do this? I don't know. I don't know if I should do this. What do you think, Fez? I don't know if this is a meme or not, but we could just fool around. I'm kind of dreading taking off the shield and losing all this damage for this. Like, there's no way this is good, is it? Well, I could probably do like cast on dodge, right? Like, if this thing is able to shock, if I'm able to shock with my cast on dodge. But actually, how do you even do that? Like, how would I get the spirit to do that with this? Maybe I can't. What's up, Sandman? How is Jungrum getting the spirit to have Blink, Archmage, and dodge? I think it's kind of a meme. Did he have a scepter? He must have had a scepter, right? Is this cast on dodge? Wait, how do you do cast on dodge? I don't understand. Is that not a... Wait, what? Spirit, what? Oh, there we go. This requires... Okay, cast on dodge is not that easy to do then. I thought so this would be something very simple to do. We need to have 100 dex. And it is also 100 spirit. Are any of you guys doing this? This is just such a huge cost to do this. I don't think we can do this without, like, just destroying our damage. I don't know. Well, I wasn't going to do the choir build. I was going to try and do... Well, because choir... Well, this might actually be nerfed as well, but I was watching somebody do... What was it? This thing? Trigger sparked on kill. But the issue is this uses your shield. So how do you even get the... So I'd have to first get 100 spirit, which I don't think I can even do. Like, how would you do that? I don't know how you would get 100 extra spirit. You need 300 spirit for this. You need 360 spirit. You need Archmage. No, you need 260. You need Archmage, you need Cast on Dodge, you need Blink. You need to on Monk. True. Maybe I'll look into making a Monk at some point then. Yeah, this is just infeasible on Stormweaver. We don't have enough spirit. You lost way too much damage. When you say you tried this, you mean you tried it with Earthbound, or you just tried some sort of cast on dodge setup? They made significant updates. I'm trying to think. Was I using Katakos in that build? I tried without Katakos, and now I kind of put it back on. I'm trying with this shield, but now I'm thinking I probably actually might want to go back to this. Just a damage shield. I'm just trying out different things. I don't know. See? This setup, I'm like 90,000 tooltip. It's obviously going to be more, but like no matter what it is, this is still a good measure of like comparing damage to other setups. This setup has a lot of tankiness. It's like I have almost 7,000, I have 5,000, and you multiply that by 1.25. But the problem is, like, without Electrocute, like, if you have Electrocute, you don't need this tankiness, is what I'm saying. Because you just don't get hit. So, like, this would be the ultimate defensive build, but I kind of want more damage than this. So the question is, should I just... Now I'm, like, 5,000 versus almost 7,000, and I'm also losing 25%. But this does feel nice. So I haven't really changed anything dramatic. I'm just sort of, like, feeling out... This is the original setup right here, and I've been trying out different things, see if they're better. I'm not really sure if I can say they're better. What have I changed? I don't think anything's really changed since that video. I've been like changing stuff and then changing it back. It's just like testing stuff out. New leg, I think it's gonna come in 5 weeks. Because if it was gonna come in 2 months, they would have just said we're gonna do 3-month cycles. So it's gonna be less than 2 months. And 1 month seems crazy. So I think it's gonna be 5 weeks. But that's just speculation. Yeah, it could be 1 month. I don't think it's to be shorter than a month. I think it could be a little bit longer than a month. Oh, there's a paid promotion for certain streamers at the end of January? Then maybe you're right. Wait, how did you hear about that? Dang, I don't get on the GGG payroll. Feels bad. Wait, so GGG has a paid promotion to like Shroud in them? And that leaked? Oh, really? Dang. Some really big PoE streamers get it, but for the most part, they target like non-PoE streamers like Shroud and um Forsen and them. I have gotten paid promotions for other ARPGs before though. Some of them I take, some of them I don't. Would I use Adorned? At one point I was planning to use Adorned, and then I sold it and it doubled in price. Adorned is quite expensive. It's good though. If you can afford Adorned and you can afford the jewels, by all means. It's just I don't know about that. Small event. No, I think if it's well actually end of January, there's no way that's the new patch, is it? Because that's less than a month. That's like half a month. I don't think we're getting a reset in half a month. That's a little crazy. So Linksy, you're doing cast on dodge with... Oh no, you're doing cast on shock. Wait, which one were you doing? The choir one is cast on dodge, right? Just what we're in a fan. Cast on... So you... Cast on shock lightning conduit? Is that it? Yo, what's up, Tav? It's going pretty good. We just put out a quick like 5-minute summary of the patch. We're in high spirits because the patch notes are amazing for us. No, you don't want penetration. For Adorned, I would say you want to get roughly 40% Pierce. So maybe like a single Pierce on one jewel is good enough. Increased magnitude of shock is incredible. So a single Pierce roll. Don't go more than like 60% Pierce. 60% Pierce is anything higher than that is too much. Between 40 and 60% is good. You don't want low, but you don't want to stack it. Magnitude of shock. I don't know. I have a video here that goes over all the dual options and it covers Adorn setup. So you should just watch that video. It even has trade links and stuff for you. What's up, see? You don't really need penetration though. Penetration, I don't know. If you're playing Stormweaver, we have a lot of negative res for enemies. Like this is already giving us 40. And penetration doesn't really stack with this. So this becomes kind of useless if you go penetration. But this is good. So you don't basically just don't want to waste points on penetration. So yeah. Am I back in this setup with the damage shield? Maybe. What's up, McSwain? I think I should get a Katako's with a little bit of pen. That was comfy. I gave it away to a friend. I was giving away my old gear and then I want it back. It's on the video, exclamation Telesork, it's this one. It hasn't really changed. I've been going back and forth between stuff, but I haven't really made it better. I've just been trying different things. What I did in that video I like though, so. There's no reason. We don't use the implicit. It's just, those are the two wands that can roll the best stuff, so. You're welcome, Nino. That was a pleasant interaction. Oh shit. Wait. I just realized when I weapon swap, my res isn't good. That's fine though. I shouldn't be weapon swapping if it's not safe. Heists. I feel like Abyss or Legion are the easiest to port. What do you guys think? It's gonna be something. It's gonna be Heist or what could it be besides? Or sorry, not Heist. Abyss or Legion. They're gonna have to rework Legion in some way for these shitty layouts, but I think they can do it. Legion? I think so. I think so too. I think Legion is most likely. Abyss. I just think Abyss is easy to put in. But yeah, it's probably Legion. That'll be exciting. What'll come with Legion? Because we already have the timeless jewels. Maybe they'll just swap the timeless. How do you even drop the timeless jewels? I don't even know. They're all I know is they're very expensive. Sanctum chests. So, do you think they're gonna... What are we gonna get then? Oh my god. I got the flask. I keep thinking I can change these sockets, but we can't yet because like we don't actually have the patch. We know what the patch is gonna be, but we don't. Um, we don't have the patch yet. What did this guy want to buy? Yeah, sure, you can buy that. Um, a boss fight. True. They don't really. We don't have the same sort of. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get that sort of content again. Just like running around in a circle killing monsters. Where do you even get the flask? Yeah, you get it through Simulacrum. I dropped 2 of them actually. Should we warm up with a Simulacrum? Why don't we do that? Since we're just on the topic, let's try and drop a flask. So I recommend if you do Simulacrum, you have all the points. You actually have worse odds of getting the flask if you make it difficult. So I'm taking all this off to make it really easy. And also, we have higher chance of getting the flask. So it's like a win-win. Technically speaking, there are some really good drops on the 4th tier, so I wouldn't blame you for running the hardest difficulty, but I think for just the average person, the flask is a very good drop. It's most like, because what is the other one? It's the jewel that gives you like 2 random passage tree points, 2 to 3. I think most of the time if you drop that, it's going to be like 2 points that don't synergize, so it's not even going to be that useful. Okay, what is happening here? I don't have enough mana regen, clearly. Also, it seems like I'm not... Did I take off all my mana on kill? I need to divine this to be recover 2%. Clearly, recover 1% is not good enough. For the time being, though, I might just, we could do this. This doesn't have a mana problem. Because I have less cast speed. I have less damage, that's why. Brandis through Legion. I would love to see Brandis back. I miss that guy. That's the one supporter pack I regret not buying. There's one supporter pack where you could have Brandis in your hideout. I wish I bought that one. We do need a gold sink. If you have 2 points, take them off and run it. I don't think you'll get more points. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure you won't. No, you won't. You need to do like the previous difficulty level to get the next. But after you do have all 4 points, then you should take them off. I think these arenas are similar enough to the PoE 1 arena. I don't know. Do these feel significantly different? This feels as close to PoE 1 as possible. I guess the layouts are better for, I don't know. There's just like a bunch of rectangles. So like we literally don't have to move. Wow, dude. A bunch of people have that bug. I don't think it actually matters. It's just a visual bug. I don't know what you guys are doing to cause that bug. It's definitely like the minority of my viewers have that bug, but a lot of you guys have mentioned having it, so I don't know. I have no idea what's causing it. It shouldn't affect your character as far as I know, though. What gem gives me the radius? I'll go over how I do this after this. I've never mentioned this in a video, so you'd have to be like watching me to. So, one thing you should be doing is
I can feel it.
you should have magnified effect on there, but that's not enough. I don't think energy barrier does anything. This is the only thing you need. I'm pretty sure this is for channeling only. But the big thing I'm doing is when I have the staff out, it's weapon set 1. It's like AoE, 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 AoE. The big node doesn't matter. And then pathing node, AoE, no, pathing, AoE, AoE, AoE. So it's just like, it's a bunch of slots that are only for this config. Also, it looks like I'm just not spending all my points for some reason. This is with my spark weapon out, and I can put more points in with the spark weapon. Like, what the hell am I doing with my character right now? That's crazy, isn't it? I'm not spending all my points right now. Holy shit. That's insane to me. So we had 4 skill points I'm just not spending. Yikes. I'm level 97. I was just switching stuff around. I guess I forgot to put these back in. I haven't had these skill points on for a few days now. That's kind of cringe. Triggering points? I don't know what one you're talking. These? If you're relying on cast on shock, but I'm only turning cast on shock for bosses, and I don't really want to be speccing that just for like 1% of the time, so it's an option, but I don't recommend it. Where do I put these points now? Here? I don't even feel like I need these points. I could just get more defense. Hey Scrims, how's it going? Can you believe it? No Herald nerf, no Spark nerf? probably like a new economy in like a month. The hell? I was not expecting that. Really? Nice. That's awesome. Uh, thanks for the trusting me with your friends. Scrims. I just realized after, like, I've been messing around with my tree a bunch, and I just, like, didn't, with these weapon sets, I just had 4 points on my DPS, like, with my wand, like, that just weren't allocated. And switching stuff too much, I just forgot to put these back on. Because you don't see them down here, and I was just, I don't know, I was distracted. So I just got 4 free points. I don't even know what to spend them on anymore. Here, we get cast speed. Wait, do I not have more points? Oh, maybe I only had 2 points, not 4. It's the follow bear. Wait, why did this say 11 and this says 9? Does that not mean I have extra points? I honestly... So what, this has extra points then? What the fuck? They are hard to search. I don't understand what's happening. This just let me put 2 points on this weapon set, and now I'm also able to put 2 points on this weapon set. But no, I'm not. But I'm allowed to do a pathing node. What the hell? What? Why? So what happens if I do this? Not... Did I choose? Oh, I know that I can't choose it. It just makes it look like you can. You can't actually. I should have 2 for this one. You would think so, right? Oh, I do. Why won't... Oh, I do. So I did understand it correctly. That's confusing. I guess I pressed the wrong button. What did this guy want? All these people want items now. I should just trade them. What did this guy want? 15. Well, since we take 3 notables and only 2 smalls, I would just want anything that's a notable. Right now, my thing gives me small. So I'm getting like 6 lightning res. I could instead be getting like 12 int. 12% int. That's the way I think about it. Okay, I don't know what this guy invited me for, but he's not coming, so...
Let yourself be drawn into the mire.
Wall of flame! Victory is mine.
I just think selling a focus is a lot harder than selling a shield. You could try and let me know if it sells. Because, you know, some people are using lots of different stuff on their offhand. Everybody needs a +5 wand. It's like no question. And I feel like people want to spend a lot on the wand. They don't want to spend a lot on the shield. Just like... That might not even make sense, but I just feel like that's what people want. If you guys are making great sales, crafting focuses, like maybe that is the play. But I think it's going to be a little bit harder. They're harder to do than the wands, true. I could look at the like mathematical odds of crafting one of those shields after this. That would be interesting. Once we finish the simulacrum, I'll do some investigating. But I just feel like even if you do craft a good one, it needs to be almost perfect for somebody to pay a lot for it. Because these wands, I don't think they need to be that perfect. The thing with wands is there are not very many mods that are just completely garbage. The shield has all these like resistance suffixes that people don't really want, right? So I just feel like, yeah, it's gonna be a pain, right? Best version for high budget? Best is gonna be relative. It's very fast. It has pretty good damage. It has pretty good defenses. But it is obviously sacrificing defense and damage for speed. So it's a preference.
You can't get rid of me, exile. I am you. Nothing you do matters. The dreamland and dream
Is it better? It's just more defensive.
into the next world.
It's a lot less damage. A lot less damage than a good focus, but it's more defensive because a shield, you can think of it as multiplying your mana and energy shield by 1.25. Because you have 25% chance to block, right? So... when you change unique shield to rare, you lose damage. That means the rare shield is not very good. You can link the rare shield in global and I take a look at it. I'll critique your shield. Where do you get the 60 spirit? So in that video, I go over a jewel called Against the Darkness. Time Lost Jewel. And this gives you 36 spirit. So we need to get 24 spirit somewhere else. And helmets can have a corruption for 24 spirit. So I just search rare helmets that have already been corrupted. And I look for a decent helmet that has 24 spirit or higher. Because the corruption ranges from 25 to sorry, from 20 to 30. And we only need 24, so it's not too hard to get one. Because it doesn't need to be like a perfect roll. It could be like a pretty bad roll.
No wonder what tugs at the strings of fate. What stands as fine the abyss
Die forgotten.
Just join Global 8686 and post it. Or there. Yeah, it's just my name.
You will burn.
Yeah, there's no filter for it. they're not that cheap. So what I did to find mine, I just spent like 15 minutes scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. You can generally start looking at around roughly 15 divine. I don't think you're gonna find one cheaper. That might even be a little low. Then if you start scrolling from there, you'll find one eventually. It's not worth trying to snipe one below 15 because if it's there, it's gonna be there for like 1 second. Into the follow Keox. Start at 20. Yeah, you start at 20 div as well. I just said 15 because who knows, you might get lucky, right? Is that worth crafting? What would you do on this? 30 lightning res, cold res? I don't know. I'm just gonna give it to the guy. I don't really want the cold res. This guy's doing some sort of a lightning arrow craft. I don't know. I actually kind of like when they auto trade me when they join. Then I don't have to click it. I can just leave it there, find the item, and then accept. So that would be rude behavior in PoE1, but I'm all for it. Yeah, you could greater mana, but no, it has. I don't like the cold, so like it could never be perfect for me. Maybe it could be good enough to sell. Didn't have invulnerability. True. Are they invulnerable for 2 seconds? I don't think they are. Maybe they are. They don't. Yeah, you're right. They don't have a life bar right away. I didn't notice that. How would we know? Who knows? I think that's probably why Katakos feels so good in this. Because you can't just instantly kill them. You'll get stunned a little bit. I don't know. These last waves, just to be careful, I always fully prep my damage.
Believe me, you will.
Hey Kitty, thanks for the raids. How was your stream? Did the new Spark link feel good? I was watching Kitty before my stream. She's playing our build too. Later in the week, we're gonna do some Sanctum together. Oh, we didn't get the helmet. Feels bad.
Keep your precious sanity, my agent
Alright.
of chaos.
Thanks for the follow, Kanechi. Alright. So I said I was gonna look at if the shield is gonna be worth crafting, right? Wait, you lose damage with the shield? Come here. Come to my hideout. Let me put that shield on. That's a good shield. Let me put this shield on. How the hell do you lose damage with this shield? I don't believe it. My damage is gonna go up if I put that shield on. That's an incredibly good shield. Here, I'm gonna show you my damage when I put it on. So right now, the tooltip says 72. There's no shot this goes down. 93. You're losing damage with this. can't get much better than the shield. I don't know what to say. That's crazy. I wonder why. Why would you lose damage with this shield? Your stats would have to be much differently balanced than mine, but I'm still, it's hard to, yeah, well, it would be like the passive in the rest of the gear, but like, well, energy shield is nice because it gives you defense. Lightning damage is like its only offense. What this has is it gives you defense and it gives you offense. So I like to have the energy shield because I'm not just trying to scale my DPS number. I want to have a powerful, tanky character as well. Getting tired, Aether Kitty? True, I understand that. I was getting really tired after yesterday's stream because that interview was putting me to sleep. No, you can just chill for the rest of the night. Feels good. I had a good night's sleep, so I'm pretty energetic. Yeah. Well. Well, if this shield is giving you more damage than that, then it's no question, use the shield, because the shield is going to be way more defensive as well. It's a good shield. It's the same thing I'm using. Oh, technically speaking, if the shield gets to 650, it's another breakpoint. Here, let me wear... I'll show you. I'll put your unique shield on and then compare it to my unique shield. You're not hitting the final breakpoint. Give me the unique one. Okay, so well it's gonna be like very small. But I think when you get above 650, you hit a new threshold. This is 645. But it's so small, right? 70.8. 72. This is basically like 71 going up to 72. It's fine. I wouldn't worry about it. It's such a small amount. And even with this, this is still better. But then obviously you just use this. That's honestly a good thing. Wait, what? Because the downside of the shield is... What is happening? Do you not want your shield back? Because now you get more damage somehow, and you're also getting more defense. So, yeah, just stick with the unique shield. There's no reason not to use that. I feel like something weird is going on though. I don't understand how you're losing damage. Thanks for the follow, Lincoln. I feel like this is an answer for path of building, honestly. You have good gear. Oops. You blink and spark at the same time? Yes, I have that bug. It's annoying. Sometimes I don't realize it right away. And I'm just like walking slowly for like 5 seconds. Yeah, Scrims, I'm not really looking forward to PoB because I've been having fun just using my knowledge to like just like get a comfortable amount of damage, get a comfortable amount of defense. Once we get PoV, I'm just gonna start feeling like I need to just scale my damage all the way up, and I don't need any more damage. But that's probably gonna be what's happening. I'm gonna turn glass cannon. What do I think about these? I like rarity, I like mana, I like cast speed. This one's missing mana regen, but if you don't need mana regen, that's fine. This one has the mana regen. I don't know, they're both pretty good. The fact that this has double rarity makes it very, very valuable. This is crazy, actually, in my opinion. There's gonna be some guy who doesn't need the mana regen, and then this is just insane. This is actually so insane. Double rarity. Go full mana. You gonna go unique body armor or rare body armor? Can't buy everything, just try. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I agree, Ferret. Figuring it out in-game feels nice. But, I was a PoB addict in PoE1, and I know I will be in PoE2 as well. And to be able to configure the PoB correctly, you do need to understand everything anyways, so PoB is only as good of a tool as the creator at the end of the day. You can't just check every box. You need to understand the implications of checking a box. So, yeah, rolling caster to 100 weighting. And these things just have massive weighting. So this just sounds like really, really painful. You could roll gem. Do we have is that a thing? Is there an essence for gem? There's no gem tag. Yeah, I don't know. Crafting the shield sounds like a headache. Yeah, you're spending so many caster essences, and then the result is probably something that's not even gonna sell as much as a wand anyways. People don't value a lot of these things. You saved craft till after the patch. Well, the patch isn't gonna... How's the patch gonna change crafting? I don't think realistically we're gonna start using omens. Omens are still gonna be very expensive. 60% increased drop rate of something that's almost impossible to drop is still almost impossible. Oh, was Brainfucker was saying the rare shield does give more damage? Because, yeah, maybe I misunderstood what you first said. The rare shield should give more damage. This is a defensive shield. It is not supposed to give more damage. I think I misunderstood you. It would make a lot more sense if you were trying to say that rare shield gives you more damage. Because, yes, that rare shield should give you more damage. You're welcome. My rare shield also gives me more damage. It also just... It drains my mana so fast. I don't think there's very many ways to get more mana. I need to use a rare body armor to get more mana. Belton will just buy them up no matter how... True. That sounds bad, William. To me, that sounds like shit, but I don't know. I would say like 90% is what you want to get. You could have 4 mods on a jewel, or you could have 2 mods that are worth 3. And then I guess you could corrupt it for int, and then it's worth 4. But that's still pretty expensive. And if you have a budget where you can only buy a 50% adorned, I don't think you have a budget where you can get amazing jewels. Because every jewel you need to divine perfectly, and then you need to corrupt. And when you corrupt, I think more than half of them are going to just brick. Adorned is good, but it can't be understated how expensive it is. Also, trying for movement speed with Adorned is a meme. Like you have 2 slots on your adorned, on your jewel, and now you're turning it into 3 with a 50%. So half of your power is just 3% movement speed. That is like half of a jewel. You can get so much power on jewels, and you're getting a little bit of movement speed. You could have like 200 movement speed, and your character would still not feel that fast. And you're getting such, like, you're getting 3%. You're getting 3% unless you have 100% adorned. So even at 90%, you're getting 3%. To me, that is like, that's trolling. 3% for half of the power of your jewel. 3% movement speed is nothing. It is so small. 3% of your base movement speed. Just think about that. This is 3% faster. It's not a lot. Even if you get 10 of these and you get 30%, if you go from this to this, it's not a lot. This is fucking incredible. 30%, 10 joules is nothing. And that is, you're cutting so much power off of your joules to do that. So much power. Because that could have been, it could have been a really high value of damage, right? Even if you don't have Temporalis, like, you could just go cooldown recovery, and then you could still blink pretty fast, right? But, like, it's not gonna be instant, but I think it would still be decent. Dude, Blade Vortex? I'd play Blade Vortex. I think Blade Vortex would work really well in these sort of maps. But how do you get explosions on the Blade Vortex? Because how would you? How would you get explosions on a spell? Is there anything in the game that gives explosions to spells? Is it maybe there's some ascendancy? Blade Vortex is a spell. I feel like it was really good in P1 because of explosions. Because you'd kill something and it would like proliferate. Yeah, you're like casting a spell that creates a blade. But yeah, the graphics are completely different. Explode doesn't work for any magic spell. Yeah, there's no way to do it right now, is there? Not yet. Maybe we'll get one though. I hope we get one. Somebody was also saying in my YouTube comments that they want me to show some base on the filter. So I kind of want to do some research here. They were saying it's like 50x for this base. If it is, you guys should all be picking it up as well as me. Where is it? Chiming staff. Is this truly worth 50? Okay, well, first of all, he's saying it needs to be eye level 84. I don't think 84 is required for stats, but I'm actually not too sure. Wait, how do you even get chiming? It only needs to be 81. He's saying he'd love to see 84 chiming staff. But there's nothing in the game that requires 84. 81 is the lowest. So if somebody's buying up 84, they're just uninformed. Oh, it's for the implicit. Is that why? So 82 white. 82 is worth that. Well, honestly, if the price is set higher because it's level 19, even though level 19 isn't a breakpoint, we probably should be showing this, right? Because like it will sell for that. Who cares if it's not better? You guys deserve to be, realistically speaking, what is happening here? The odds of dropping an 84 staff is almost zero. Like you're probably never gonna see one, but we could do it. What is happening here? I'll add it, and if any of you guys ever drop one of these, you guys need to let me know. You need to kill like a map boss on an 82. What are you, 5? Oh my goodness. Dude. Actually using one, nice. Okay, I can't even log into Filter Blade right now. Is anyone else having trouble with this, or is it just me? Okay, add a new rule. Oh. Show. Oops. Driving staff. $84 or higher. This maybe should make the... Should this make a crazy noise? Should this do the divine noise? I think that would be funny. People are gonna... Somebody who's following Filter to be like, well, what the hell just happened? But you can sell it, so it's good. How do I do the divine noise? What? Normal. What color can we make this? There we go. This looks pretty cool. Do you want to see white staff? Wait, this could be any... Did this need to be white? Why did this even need to be white? What if we just search for any? Yeah, you can just use this. Although the thing is, people clearly... Well... Okay, realistically, I think we should show all of them, and it shouldn't make it. This is worth like 20 exalted. It's not worth that much. Okay, so we're not doing a noise. And it could be rarity non-unique. Okay, this needs to be some just normal ass color then. I don't know. What does he want? PoB video? What kind of PoB video? Like how to do PoB, or just make a new build guide that has PoB in the video? I'll be using PoB for my builds. Okay, that's fine. I think this is a good color. It doesn't maybe even need this then. That's fine. 84, any rarity. That's good. Yeah, what's up, Sugar? How you doing? The thing with PoB is there's a lot of configuration that, like conditional damage. No, it's not out yet. But honestly, a lot of you guys have been watching my videos, and I always explain the conditional damage. So there's a chance you guys might be able to figure it out yourself, but I'll have one that's configured properly regardless. So you won't have to figure it out. I gotta get some water. I'll be right back. So I gotta refresh to get this filter now. This will refresh if you like quit and reopen the game, but if I ever make a change to the filter, it won't refresh unless you relog or press that button.
Speak.
A step closer.
Go on.
Thanks for the sub, Grimjack. Appreciate you. Is there even any point in corrupting this? I don't want to. Yours are blue? See, mine are also blue. They're both. I'm gonna guess this has something to do with some sort of setting in here. I have no idea. I just have it all on like whatever it came with. I haven't really been switching them. What could it be? I don't even have this thing on. Maybe it's the bloom? I have no idea. I've had other people say theirs are only blue as well, so it's some graphics setting. Sparks being hard to see is actually not really a bad thing though, is it? Because then it's less blinding for you. 550 is quite low. Yeah. You have the flu. Oh god, sorry to hear that. Is Sugar leaving the house? Sugar has family members. Catch a cold from them. I don't remember the last time I've been sick. Just a friggin' hermit. I hate it though. Yeah, true. Oh, you went to what, Colorado, was it? How was that? I've never been. Nice. Did you go to Snowy Mountains or? I used to ski as a child, then I started snowboarding, and I haven't done either in a while. Yeah, it might be the GP. In PoE 1, a lot of people turn their sparks black with a Void MTX in order to not see them at all. So you not being able to see your sparks, some people would call that a buff. Yeah. Oh my god, I just ran into that bomb.
Die, forgotten.
Natural hot sphinx, dang, that sounds nice. Is weed legal in New Orleans? It's legal in Colorado. I feel like New Orleans, maybe it's not, that's a southern state, but I don't actually know. Ooh, Stellar Amulet.
Garukan.
Thanks for the follow. Bugs, yeah. Bugsy.
Will of the Marike.
Not recreation, true. Sugar, have you ever read Faulkner? William Faulkner? He's my favorite author, and I just really romanticize living in the South because of him. I've never been. Well, I've been to North Carolina. That's the southernest I've ever been. I don't even know if that counts as South. I think maybe South Carolina counts. North Carolina? I don't know. That's just like beaches and stuff. True. Has there been an update on the patch release date? No, we'll probably get an announcement which has a list of like 100,000 words detailing every little change, and then that'll also come with a date. So we'll have to look out for that. Look out for a tweet by GGG. Otherwise, it's just at some point this week, hopefully. From Charleston, nice. Is that North Carolina? That is, right? That's South Carolina. I went to OBX. That's like the classic tourist destination, isn't it? Those houses are literally like washing into the ocean. Feels bad. Yeah, Spark lives to see another day. Let's go. North Carolina counts. Virginia is questionable. True. Dude, I would love to live in North Carolina.
There is power in this object.
Killed Arbiter ethically. I waited way too long to kill Arbiter, and I didn't get to see the mechanics.
Victory is mine.
Arbiter, I was expecting it to be difficult, and it's actually, like... It's not more difficult than the other, like Breach or anything else, like, is it? In fact, it might be easier. Big Stream of Consciousness? Okay, only some books have that. Hold on. So Sound and the Fury is incredibly hard to read. This is Stream of Consciousness. Azalea Dying is just a normal book. Light in August is just a normal book. Absalom's might be my favorite. I don't think... Is anything Stream of Consciousness other than this? This is like the prequel to Sound and the Fury. This is a lot easier to read, though. If you've tried to read this, literally try any other book. It's a lot easier. Bark on the books that are Stream of Consciousness. Oh, Azalea Dying was Stream of Conscious? Huh. This is a hard read, though. I will admit this is very hard. This is a short book, and I did not remember it being Stream of Conscious. Maybe it is. I just find the worlds he creates are so captivating. They're definitely gonna nerf Spark. Your friend is on some major copium. I mean, they've basically guaranteed it's not being nerfed. The only Spark build that might be nerfed is the bug fix one, the one using Choir the Storm, but we're not even doing that. There's absolutely no shot. I mean, they've already said we are gonna nerf these things next cycle in like 1 to 2. Once they reset everything, and like you can't even. This build's gonna go into the like the place where everything just like rots and nobody plays. It's gonna go in like the. Well, I guess we're technically in standard right now, but it's gonna like stay in standard, and they're gonna give us a better league with new mechanics. And you're not gonna want to play it anymore because the new league is where everyone's gonna play. That's when it's gonna get nerfed. And even then, I'll probably put out a guide anyways. I might play it anyways. I mean, I've been playing Spark for 3 years. They nerf it every league. It's really hard to make a skill that feels good to play bad. I think they'll probably tune down mana sacking Archmage, but it's probably still going to be the best skill. At least in terms of spells. Unless they add new spells. Maybe they'll add new spells that look good. What were they talking about with shield? So there was a bug. If you have a weapon swap, and when you weapon swap, it disables your shield. So basically, like, this shield needs 37 strength. So when I swap to this, if I have 32 strength, it's going to disable the shield. And you don't need to weapon swap for the bug. Just as long as that was the case, it made like your shields can still be used in your first hand, but since it's bricked in your second hand, it had some weird mechanic where every single soul core on your character was being multiplied by the 7.6 times. And I was scared I would get banned if I did it because that seems like egregious enough that they will like literally ban me if I do it. So I wasn't doing it. Every soul core on every single piece of gear was multiplied by 7.6. You guys think I would have gotten banned if I abused that? I think there was a shot. I mean, in hindsight, now that they've announced it like this, probably it would have been fine. I could have used it, but I did not want to get like I don't want to get potentially banned. Because you could use it to abuse the rarity. Like every 10% rarity would give you 75% rarity. I feel like that's bannable. Shock duration I don't like. Everything else is nice. It's good. That's something you could equip. I don't know what that would sell for. Oh my god, I didn't mean to click this. Oh my god. Fuck! Is this gonna... I think I'm gonna die if I don't log right here. I did not mean to click that. God damn it. So stupid. Can you potion while you're pulling the thing? I did not know you could potion while you're pulling that. I guess you probably can, right? Well, shit. Maybe I should have done that. Am I gonna get pulled back in to the... Pull me right back in. Does drip from PoE 1? Yes. Although, so they said by full release, every single MTX is going to be carried over. But they also said it's not really like their priority to do it right now. So maybe we'll get like, we'll get it as it comes, but it'll be over the course of a year. They did reconfirm that every single MTX is going to be ported. Which is nice. I wasn't sure if they would have held their word on that. Map loot's gonna be nice, yeah. Oh, that's good.
Yes? Indeed.
Ten maps with ritual. This is worth a lot. I don't know what that's worth, but I mean, you can't get better than that. Oh, I don't have my price checker on. Angry Kittens. That would be really cool. I would buy that. That would be so cool. I would love that. Thanks for the follow. Raya Alera. Raya Alera. What is this worth? 50. What? 50 exalt for this? Thanks for the follow, mortals. Are these all white? Oh my god, these are not even... This is worth more than 50 because it's white. It's worth like 60. Oops. What tool is that? Type exclamation overlay in the chat and there's a link how to download it. It's called Exile Exchange. The gems in the shield are Zolotl. This price checker is quite nice, and it's gotten a lot better since I started using it a few weeks ago. They seem to be pushing updates every day. Farming maps. I'm doing this right now. Although I've sort of scaled back the magic find to get more damage. You don't really need too much rarity on your character. Realistically, I should probably make a new video because I've altered what I'm doing. I'm prioritizing only quantity of items on my tablets. You see, I have this whole thing of tablets. When I need to put in a new one, I literally just search quantity of items, and I grab one of these. I don't use anything else ever. Obviously, I want some to have breaches and some to have irradiated. If you don't have quantity of items, that video does go over some other good options. But I just have so many tablets, I'm able to have the luxury of picking exactly the one I want. Exactly the best one. There are a bunch of good ones, though. Dump sorting. I should do that. How do you do that? What's the shortcut? Control Shift D. Thank you. What the hell? What is Tane Laboratory? It's this thing. If I don't know what the... I think I might have changed this. So I can do... I don't know what this... I don't think it's set up right now. This is some advanced shit. Edit. So I could do quant and then quantity of items. But now I need to set a hotkey and remember it. That's the issue here. Right? I'm scared I'm gonna like overwrite a hotkey for something else if I do that. I have lightning rod. If you can't afford lightning rod, heavy ammunition is fine as a cheap alternative. Piercing shot's also fine. So let's see if... Can I do this without a hotkey? Can I just do like this? No. I did this backwards. So this is what the top thing is the code. So I just put my mouse here, do Control Shift D, and then press Quant, and it fills it up. Thank you, Scrims. It's very handy. We can do a few more. So one of you viewers shared this with me. This is code for a very good map. So we could actually do that right now. Just paste it here. Very good map. It's not like a perfect map, but it's pretty good. So now we go to breach maps. Control Shift D, very good map. See, some of these aren't the best. These are all, I think they're like pretty good, but these ones are like the best. It's quite nice. What did this go? All right. Why is some un-ID'd items in here? What is he? Oh, he's taking this thing from me. Scrimps, do you have any other advice on stuff I should put on this? What are you doing on yours? White maps. Is that useful? I don't know. But to be honest, just typing out normal is not too bad. That might actually be just as easy. Normal Waystone though. That. Normal Waystone 15. That is some good shit right there. Right. Normal Waystone 15. We don't even need regex for this one. White map. Dang. Okay. I can't wait to be able to zoom out the normal way without doing this. This is not very good. It's only 20 quant. We can do better. Can we do better? This has no quant. This is a lot of other stuff though. Some of these I kind of fucked up. I don't think I put very good things on them. Pen maps, true. Maybe I should do that. Pen is the only thing that can kill me, but I've made my character like incredibly tanky, so it normally doesn't. But technically I can. What I do for travel maps is I use maps that have simulacrum on them, or sorry, delirium on them, but they're like not good. The rolls on the map are bad. But honestly, just knowing which maps have pen and doing them separately so I can be careful is probably a good idea. But I like the game because of PoE 1. I really like it. I feel like this is the future. This is gonna be the best game. I don't really have any complaints at all. Any complaints are just like not enough content. But that's to be expected, right? You can't really complain about that. What is your biggest complaint? Oh, Divine Orb. Most of my divines seem to be dropping in a big explosion from killing a rare monster. So maybe these low quant, lots of rare monster maps are okay. I made this a long time ago. And back then I wasn't only putting quant, I was putting on increased rare monsters. And that one paid off. feel like you have to run it. Yeah, just be careful. We're very tanky. You should be able to do that. Just don't go running into monsters on purpose. Take it slow. Oh, I love the one portal rule. It is painful when you die and you lose like a citadel. I've had that. My last 2 citadels, actually, I died in both of them. I just fucking blinked into explosions and died. And it's painful, but that's good. I think you need to have these upsetting moments to make a game truly good. You can't have a game where it's just there's no penalty for anything, you know? You super hated it. It's a different... Yeah, you need to build your character differently. Like, in PoE 1, I would go way more glass cannon than I am now. But, I've adjusted to it. I think this is better now. Doesn't mean I'm going to go glass cannon in PoE 1. Or it doesn't mean I'm going to go so super tanky in PoE 1. I think PoE 1, it is perfectly fine to go glass cannon because there is 6 portals. But if they do change that, I'll probably change how I play PoE 1 as well. Like, I'm not saying that I like one portal because I'm never dying. Like, I'm literally bricking my really, really good citadels, but I appreciate it. I have a feeling these strong boxes are going to be bad even after the buff. I don't know. Jonathan and Mark said they'd be faster. They didn't say they'd be instant. And in PoE 1, strong boxes were good because they were instant.
A rare treasure.
Oh, we're done. Did I do a breach? Yeah, I did do one. You can, mortals, because the glove is the easiest difficulty. It just so happens I feel like that boss is quite easy, so I don't do it. Also, this jewel is only on the level 4. And this jewel is worth a decent amount. That's really good. What the hell? Did you buy that? Did you get gifted that? Wow. Crazy. Congrats. What does this guy want from me? 11 div. Oh, wow. 11 div for that wand. Those prefixes are so good. Were you live searching that? It does have like one suffix that doesn't do anything, but the thing is, like the third suffix is never that important. It's amazing. A lot of mana, a lot of rarity, int, mana regen. Yeah, that's nice. Congrats. It's very good. I find like these citadels are hard because we put in a waystone drop rate of like 600, then it has every mod is gonna be like increasing difficulty, so that's why they get hard. I don't know if the boss is I feel like the monsters are the problem. Maybe? I mean, I guess it would technically make the boss easier. I think. I'm not sure. I'm worried about the path to the boss. I'm not worried about the actual boss fight. Worried about dying to bullshit explosions on the way that are like amped by just massive penetration. Too much punishment. I'm a sucker for punishment, I guess. Anyone else in chat like to be punished? I don't think they'll do anything. I think he just said that to like appease the viewers. I don't think they're gonna make it less punishing.
Victory is mine.
I think you need to have the lows to appreciate the highs. Two maps with 100 rarity, wow. Like, a death in PoE 1 felt meaningless. Unless you're trying to push a level, it literally felt meaningless. You die, you don't care. Now, a death is like, oh fuck, I probably need to play this differently. I think there should be some value in not dying. Dopamine deficit? True. Well, I mean, yeah, that's... I don't feel that, but I guess that everybody would have a different experience, right? But there are some of you guys for sure. They are making the end game easier though, right? So that should make it... Basically, every single thing in the patch is a buff to either make endgame more rewarding or make it easier. They're not making anything more difficult. So that should hopefully resolve some of this. Temporal bubble's so stupid. I can't damage this guy. What the hell?
There is power in this object. I can feel it.
You're raging so much, Desolina. Do you throw your mouse when you die? I knew someone that would slam the keyboard on the desk when something bad happens in the video game. If you scroll down to the custom rules on my filter, you can see how I'm doing it. I have a few custom rules. You could just add more custom rules. That's how I'm doing it, yeah. It's possible you can do it through a different system, but I didn't see an easy way to... I didn't see a way that would be easier than what I'm doing.
Go on.
Custom rule is pretty straightforward. It's good to take advantage of it. I'm doing like Omega defense right now. Should we try this? Also, I would really like to divine this, but at the same time, it's so well divined other than the... I feel like I can't justify divining this. It's gonna get worse. Um, so the range is 5 to 15 and I hit 15, and the range is 10 to 20 and I hit 19. Do you know how hard that is? That could take like 95 divines or something like that to hit this again. I think it's 90. I think that takes 90 divines to hit again. Yeah. Just to get that alone and the other stuff being random is 90. Like, I don't even have enough divines to get as good as this is. Divining is so brutal in this game. I kind of wish there was a way to like only divine prefix or only divine suffix. Wouldn't that be a nice omen? The omen would be like, I don't know how they'd phrase it. Like the divine only hits the prefix. I need that shit. That might be too broken though. We had that in PoE 1 for a while, and they removed it, so I feel like we're not going to get it in PoE 2. What is happening? This guy never wanted the item. Dream Fragments is 95 divine right now. At one point yesterday, it was quite expensive. I think it's like an unambiguous time at some point this week. And I don't know if that meant patch notes or actual patch. I'm unsure. Patch notes, okay. Reagan in the Spirit. If you type exclamation telesork, it goes over how to set up extra 60 Spirit. There's a Jewel and there's a Helmet Corruption. The Jewel can give 36. The Helmet Corruption ranges from 20 to 30, and you only need to hit 24. Oh, someone's here? What? Oh, this is you. Wait, who is this? Not the guy I'm training. Crossbow. Thought we're teasing? Yeah. Friday night downtime. I need to get more maps. There's the fall of Corsicus. I have some tool. Oh, here. What was it? Crafting? Should we do only the good maps? We'll do 4 bad maps and 4 good maps. What one are the good ones? I don't remember. The far ones are the good ones. Yeah, they seem to put downtime when it's good for New Zealand and bad for the rest of the world. But I mean, I don't care. Downtimes don't take that long. I'm not that much of a PoE addict at 5 weeks in where I'm gonna care when they take the downtime. Wednesday or Thursday, true. Or what if it's next week? What if it's patch notes now and then it's Monday? Or Sunday, I guess, because it'll be Monday for them. Wow, you hit 15 in the implicit? That's insane. I hit nothing. Mine hit +1 socket, but I can't hit socket, so it did nothing. Feels bad. No exact date, no.
Didn't break a sweat.
Wednesday evening? True.
A rare treasure.
Thursday for them. And then they'd have a 1 day to like fix any bugs, right? Because surely there's gonna be some weird bug when they put out such a big patch. That would make sense. Patch confirmed Thursday, let's go. That makes perfect sense, Cordella. How could it be any other possible time other than that? And sold. But I feel like there's a chance it happens on Monday. Or on Sunday. Because that would be Monday for them. Maybe they want to do it on Monday. This is such a nice map. Sandspit? Sandspit is goated. All I need is my divine from this map now. Oh, wow. I might have missed this. This is in such a weird spot. What the hell? I normally do not walk in this little area. If you upgrade Sporter Pack, yeah, as soon as you upgrade your Sporter Pack, it's immediately on your account.
Didn't break a sweat. Wall of fame.
Should I just wait to do full mana version once we get PoB? That might make sense, right? Get the PoB and then just PoB it. Go full mana.
A rare treasure.
Not saying full mana is necessarily better than this, but I think we need to go full mana. And PoB is in what? 2 days? That'll just make it easier. It'll be so much easier with PoB. Ravine is nice. Is it better than Sandspit though? Sandspit felt really nice.
What is it?
Someone told me it's out on the 15th.
I'll be here, waiting.
You know what? I think one of these people should be on one side of the stash and the other person should be on the other. Doesn't that make sense? You'd like to put it on Spark. So Arcane Tempo you're going to keep. Acceleration you're going to keep. Inspiration you're probably going to keep. I'm using Control Destruction, which you need to get the full value out of Lightning Rod. So that would leave Shock Siphon. If I were to do it, I would take off Shock Siphon. So for me, probably, if I wanted to do a boss, this is only good for mapping. So you could take this off for bossing, and then... Do you really need Lightning Mastery when you're mapping? You could try both, but you might end up going back to this for mapping, because this just feels so nice for mapping. This is like a flex slot, honestly. There's so much you could put here. And if you go crit, obviously, this doesn't need to be there anymore, so you could get another slot back. You need, well, lightning damage with non-crits is lucky. So this just guarantees you're always lucky. You don't need this, because technically you can go crit and Lightning Rod is still good, because a crit is technically nice. A Lightning Rod is also nice. This is just 30% more damage, so it is... I mean, this is quite a big DPS boost. If I were to go crit, I wouldn't necessarily take off Lightning Rod, though. Like, if I were to spec the crit nodes. What would I take for bossing? Well, you could put on Lightning Mastery. Like what that was suggested by Epilol. That would be fine for bossing. Where did I put it? Nowhere important. I think it's just sitting in Orb of Storms right now. Or is it? No, it's in Cast on Shock. Is it? Yeah. Cast and Shock's level 19. It's not even 21. My lightning conduit. I could get a free level 21 if I really wanted. I'm not even really using this though, that's why I haven't bothered. It's just turned off all the time. Wildstorm is not needed, but if you're able to afford this, it just saves you enough points where you can get this. This is all these points is how much you save by taking off all this and all this. So I'd say you do Wildstorm with this, and you can do Lightning Rod first. You don't need to do them both at the same time. But it is a nice, it's a nice damage boost if you do get the Wildstorm. It's from 33% more to 50% more, approximately. But still, 33% more damage is still amazing, even by itself. You don't have 11 points? Yeah, don't worry about it then. Just, hopefully you can get that jewel to give you so many points back. Because the pathing nodes to Wildstorm are actually pretty good. You get a full jewel socket, which is high value, and all those pathing nodes are like 12% lightning, which is the same pathing nodes you would take before anyways. So honestly, like, you shouldn't look at the pathing as bad. It's just, if you don't have the controlled metamorphosis, you're right. You don't have the points to spare. Better buy the Ingenuity? No, I wouldn't say that. I'd say this jewel's like pretty mid-maxy. If your rings are bad, maybe it's better, but I don't know. Ingenuity is just so much raw stats. What, did that guy not drop loot? What the hell happened there? I'm not really crashing. If you're crashing, you should port out. My Windows doesn't update till the 18th though, so I'm hoping on the 18th I don't start crashing, because it has the update that is crashing for everybody else. Yeah, you could do that, Carrie. The exposure nodes, they only work on bosses, right? So. You're doing a boss map? I'm just doing maps that have breaches on them. If one of them has a boss, I'll do it. We can do bosses. I started the stream with a simulacrum. I'm not really trying to do bosses on purpose though. So all a boss does is it gives you give you more maps. I have like infinite maps. I didn't even think they needed to. They're buffing the amount of bosses. I don't even think that was necessary. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We all agree it's very likely to drop Wednesday. Sunday. So I'm right. It is going to be Sunday. I feel like we've already had this conversation, Cadilla. What are you trying to discover here? It's going to be Sunday or it's going to be Thursday? True. Ooh, this is pen. Oh wow, this is almost... I should probably actually save this for a... What are you guys most excited for in the patch? For me, I am so excited to be able to look in the fog and see where the Citadel is. That is, I think, the most exciting thing for me. Auto Bomber not crashing maps because Auto Bomber is going to be deleted from the game, really? You're excited to lose your build? Okay. That's funny. They said they're nerfing it. Wait, are you joking here? It's just nice to follow Fox. You're excited to not be able to play what you're playing? Okay. That is psycho. Applaudable though. For towers not stacking, true. I mean, I just run through these towers in 30 seconds anyways, it doesn't really matter. If they fix it, it'll be a buff, true. Is that a Stormweaver build? I don't remember if Jongron was using Stormweaver. How does he get the spirit for cast on dodge? He needs 260 spirit. He has is he using a scepter? Oh, he does have a scepter, okay. So are you also Blood Mage, or did you just do Scepter on a Stormweaver?
Garukan favors me.
Follow. I don't know how to say your name. I'm not even gonna try. I feel like they don't need to rush this out on Wednesday because everybody is so happy about this patch note. Like, they don't care. Like, no one's gonna care if it comes out in 2 days or like 5 days. Everyone is just breathes a collective sigh of relief. So why rush it, right? That's my thoughts. There's literally no punishment for doing it on Sunday. So I think patch notes maybe Thursday. Release Sunday. Nice. I'm just talking shit.
Victory is mine. Garukan favors.
Oh, right, someone likes me a scepter. 50% increased spirit. Nice. Oh, with spirit and the corruption as well. What else does it give? Just a little bit of mana.
Die forgotten.
And stacking this. I might do that when PoE comes out, I don't know. I don't think you can int stack that much with this body armor. Like, how much more int can I possibly get? There's no easy solution to int stack, is there? It would be getting a bunch of... Like, I can't even use this, because you'd probably want to use Adorn to double the implicit, so this needs to be on a magic jewel. I think int stacking on Stormweaver, or just in general, is too annoying to go through. Like, I guess the helmet could have int. The boots could have int. That's like 60 int. I could lose my stun and get int on the gloves. That's 90 int. I could lose rarity to get int. This doesn't just not sound very attractive to me. Yeah, it wouldn't be with Temporalis. I think it's fine the way it is now. I don't... It's hard to do, and it sacrifices a lot. Make the items worse. I didn't really zoom in and look at the changes, really. That's interesting. None of the uniques that are changing are stuff that we would use, though, isn't it? The mana regen is pretty cracked. It could even be better. This isn't as... It could be higher than this. The mana... This isn't even that great of a breach ring. It's just very expensive to get a high rarity breach ring. I could change this ring, honestly. But yeah, the ring is pretty good. That just goes to show how crazy a breach ring could become.
Didn't break a sweat.
This map feels really fucked up. What's on this map? I don't even know. I don't see anything. What are you playing, Cadilla? True. Upgrades are one mirror. Ooh. Nice. Yeah, that's what, like a Hawa ring? That's not bad. Um, no, I only exalt the prefixes, and I only exalt the prefixes if the alchemy orb hits a good prefix. I have a regex for good prefixes. I want stuff like quantity, rarity, increased rare monsters, stuff like that. A lot of the time it just happens that I do exalt suffixes and it gets filled as I'm trying to fix the prefixes, but it's not intentional. This map feels so hard. I don't understand what is making this so hard. Oh, 71 monster res with 100% monster life. Yeah, that would do it. This breach is going to be tough. Like, I should have a regex for increased resistance. This is just by far the worst mod. Nothing even comes close. Just because of the way I've teched the build into. I can't do this. Alright. Yeah. True, Cadola.
Wall of flame!
Okay, I'm gonna make regex. That was pretty miserable.
Speak.
These are my bricks. These have it? Well, this has it too, actually. Fuck. Bad maps. Brick maps. Alright, we're not doing these. We lost 6 affixes? Yeah, that's Exile Exchange. You don't necessarily want the suffixes, though. I don't necessarily want suffixes. Some people have even suggested, some of you guys suggested using an omen, which makes it so alchemy orbs only hit prefixes. You're just guaranteed to have good maps then. Yeah, Exile Exchange works. They keep doing updates every day or two, and they're very good updates. So it chose you, true. I think that was actually more than just you. A bunch of, more than one of you guys have been doing it. Although maybe it's because you guys are giving each other the idea by telling me to do it. Next time I craft the maps, maybe I'll do that. So this is monsters penetrate and also minus max res. This is actually kind of suicidal. We'll see if I die here. I'm gonna put on the defensive shield. This is actually insane. I've never seen these two together. So I'm down to 55 resistance with this. And then they penetrate 35. 34. So I have 20 res. I have 20 res in this map if I get hit. I think I'm gonna die, chat. We're on the tanky spec. I don't think we're gonna die, but I feel like we might. We could die. I don't think it can get much worse than this. Don't get hit. True. We just have so much raw value of HP. I usually am taking like 24% of LA damage, and now I'm taking 80% of LA damage. Oh. That's more. I'm taking more than triple damage in this map.
There is power in this object. I can feel it.
Oh, and I'm also cursed with LE weakness. Wait, what? Is that 20? Am I down at 10? I might be 10% res right now. I didn't see that. There's LE weak. No, LE weakness is. I'm 15% res. All that shit together is. I'm 15. Well, it's. Wait. What did this minus 20 max res? So wait, this doesn't work. That's not lowering it. This is only showing the minus 20. Does this just not work? I'm 56 with 34 pen on it, which brings me down to, well, so I'm like 22. Wait, what is 56 minus 34? Yes, 22. But I wasn't really overcapped, was I? Maybe it was overcapped. I don't fully understand this. Anyways,
Die, forgotten.
I know my lightning res is like 1% overcapped. I think there's a bug here. I don't think that, does this work? I don't think that works.
Wild beast.
Yeah, I actually just haven't really been hit at all, right?
Sand take you. Garukan favors me.
Power siphon? Are you guys using power siphon? I've never used it. I pressed it once and it crashed my game. I haven't pressed it since. Yeah, I know. Are you using it? You need to press a button for that to do anything, right? So it shouldn't do anything. You need to press it to call, right? Oh, really? What? I have it too. That must be a bug, right? I thought you had to cast this. Are you sure you're not getting it from... Are you seeing it on my monsters as well? I haven't noticed it. Are you running Mana Tempest and you have the Culling Strike thing on that or something? I don't know.
Go on.
Whoa, this is 250%. This is perfect. This is pretty good too, actually. This doesn't actually need this. I don't know why I'm doing that. I think I should use an Omen of Corruption for this one.
Good evenings.
Hello.
Alright, Prage. I don't know what I want here. Do I want 3 sockets? I think I want 3 sockets. Oh, I got 3 sockets. 3 sockets with a perfect roll. Minion skills on this. I don't think that's useful. So this is 45 spirit if they want to put that thing in. This I made a divine. Really? It's only a divine? I'll take it. No, I have my own filter. I don't know if this command is updated. Yeah, it's right there. I customized it from scratch. I didn't even use Neversink's base. I used just a complete standard filter blade with nothing edited. I think. And that was my intention at least. That's crazy. I feel like I'm not dropping as many breach rings as I used to be. I don't know if I'm just imagining that. I like the Neversink's filter blade, but I don't like his actual filters that he edits. Because he's editing them for like everybody, right? Whereas I want it to be specific for what I want. Because it's too generic for me to like, it's not that it's bad, it's just, it needs to work for like every single person. Whereas mine, I only want it to show items for my Spark build. Put their own filter? True. But I mean, I think if you're playing Fubgun's build, you could just use his filter and you'll probably be fine. If you're playing my build, I think you just use my filter and you'll be fine. But in general, I don't know. I personally like to edit filters, but sometimes I feel like there's a lot of people who wouldn't enjoy that. It's definitely helpful to be able to edit your own though. Magic bases? I like to pick up white bases. You pick up magic ones? True. Or actually, stuff like magic breach rings are pretty good. Just use some common sense. Taco's a must? No. I wasn't using it a few days ago, but then I put it back on because I mean, it feels better with it on than off, in my opinion. I was trying to enjoy it without it. It's more damage without it. You see? That was with Katako's. He's just permanently stunned and he's dead in like 2 seconds. That was the highest level. That has to do with the weapon sets. If one of your numbers is lower than the other, that means you can switch to that weapon set and allocate more points to that set. Or you could refund from one set and then refund from the other until they're equal numbers, and then you'll get points down there. It is, it can be a little confusing. What do we get? Massive ring with the worst Ellie res possible. Oh god. Not like this. Oh no. It's verse 3. Like, it can't even get worse. Minus 19. That is so bad. But it's still worth 3. I'll take it. I'll take it. Dude, what the it's not even gonna be good though. If I want a vol one, I want it to have like a good res. Like, there's no shot I equip this. There's no vol outcome that's good for me. What is this one worth? We'll lower this to 3 as well. That's a little bit disappointing. Still, 3 div, that's not bad. I'll take it. I traded for it. Saved up for felt like a week. Such a comfy ring though. Definitely worth getting if you can. I was saving up for it when I was doing ritual. I did hundreds of rituals. I got a bunch of money from that. I think. I don't remember. It was a while ago. Are you using Katako's or no? I would gamble amulets. If you want to see my reasoning for it, if you go to my channel, I think it's like 3 or 4 videos ago, I explained why amulets is the best. Thanks for the follow. Schönerbertot. I have 16. I could gamble as well, honestly. The thing is, I might want to level a witch. So I don't know if I want to... I might need this gold to respec.
There is power in this object. I can feel it.
Or in 29 div. True.
We that dreamed, we in nightmare, we that are one.
Oh my god, I just fucking reset my thing. I fucked up all my combo. Doesn't matter. It's already being sold. Am I selling it for too cheap? I don't care.
Go on.
I think it's a fair price. Technically speaking, the ones that aren't selling are the ones where it's like really shitty Chaos and Ellie. That was mine. That was a fair price. How much Divine do I have invested? I was cruising through this on an earlier setup. The end game, this one was fine. I didn't even have a Dream Fragments here, actually. Isn't too expensive. You don't need to invest as much as I did. A lot of my investments like quality of life, you know, like the blink being infinite. That's just quality of life. Which one? I just showed you. 102,000 views. I'm thinking of maybe editing this thumbnail to be... I kind of like this thumbnail design better. What do you guys think? I started doing all my thumbnails with just like the default art, and then I started using different art. I might re-edit this one after stream. I'm not sure. I don't know if it'll be confusing if I change old thumbnails. The new one or the old one? Does anyone prefer the old one? Maybe I just got sick of seeing that same picture over and over again on my thumbnails. Again, that was true. Both? Oh, thank you. DS Lily got me to up my thumbnail game. Did any of you guys see the video she put out? She was ranking content creators based on their thumbnail skills. It was honestly helpful. She gave me... I was in her stream when she was doing it. She gave me some feedback. You don't even see thumbnails? Nice. I don't know what that is. Does it... You only see the titles? But you see my thumbnails because I post them on Discord, and you're generally hanging out in Discord while I'm posting them. Oh! What? Nice. Does that mana flash just give you full mana? Yeah. That's all. Well, I mean, it does have this other effect where it does damage, but it's... That's negligible, I think. Not what you care about. Wait. The title... Oh, shit. I should install that and see what my titles look like after. That's funny. Well, my titles are a little confusing. Like, I think they could just be relabeled as, like, beginner build guide. Oh. Another one. Okay. That's awesome. Is this a... Wait, is this a browser extension?
Yes.
Can I just get this? Ooh, medium ring, but it's -6. This is actually good. I mean, medium is bad, but -6 is good. Medium ring is only worth 30, but... it's worth a divine now. Oh, but the chaos is also crazy. The chaos one is insane. That's worth 3. I mean, that's still not that great. What is a 113? So if I do this for 300, is it going to be the cheapest? I'm not done doing these breaches. These are too fun. How many more do I have? We have a lot more. Got another one. Thumbnails are gone? Okay, true. Interesting. Nice. Yeah, it's exclamation telesork. I'm thinking maybe I should make a video that goes over the bossing rotation. I feel like I don't think it's gonna get a lot of views, but I think it'll be helpful for the people who watch it. You know? Like, slam this down, charge it up, weapon swap, call my monsters, drop this, drop 2 of these, and then just start shooting. And then when the monster comes up, I cast conductivity. There's like a bunch of buttons, but when you press them all, you can like insta-phase. Yeah, I'm happy with it. Hence why that video is like a week old and it hasn't really changed. Yeah, I think I'll have a bossing setup video. Just because a lot of this stuff is not going to be obvious if I don't just explain it. And the video doesn't have to be that long. No, dude. The stream is for... Part of this stream's purpose is to troubleshoot your questions. Right? Because I'm putting out these videos. That's part of the reason I'm here. Arbiter 4? True. I haven't done Arbiter 4. I could try it. Technically speaking, if I switch my body armor to a rare, I just get more power and I don't lose a single thing. This body armor does not help bossing in at all. It does nothing for bossing. We could try it with this body armor though. I'm a little curious. After... I'll just buy the keys right now actually. I wonder if I even have to. I'm kind of curious. If Arbiter is hard, then I'll swap. But I want to try it without swapping. Good idea. Let's do that. That's fine. I have enough to buy the keys. What do I have? 700x, 30 div. We can do a few of these actually. I might have some keys. I actually have quite a few keys. Let's do this right now. Weathered Ancient.
Hello there.
I kind of want to experience the actual fight. Because I haven't actually... Ooh, it's kind of expensive. I haven't actually done him on a high enough level where I don't just insta-phase him. Alright, let's see how this goes. This isn't even Arbiter 4 yet. I think this is Arbiter 3. I looked in the mod channel and saw it, yeah.
You are too late. The fourth edict already burns for your world. Your affliction upon her will soon be erased. The mother soul must.
Well, we're gonna go again, because this wasn't the level 4 yet. Hopefully level 4 we get to see the mechanic. So this Regalia could be good or bad, right? You need to see the rolls on it. Global defense and rarity. It's worth 1 divine. Oh, unlucky. Does this guy still want the bow, you think? Probably not. Okay, let's allocate these points and then try again. Do I want a unique item? Or do I want... It's the follow build pet. Do I want a corrupted rare tablet? Or do I want... I don't want the waystones. I think that's fine, right? Rare tablet. Valuable gem. Our last one should be... I don't know. Are these just regular tier 15 waystones? Maybe valuable socket currency. Maybe that's my last one. Oh, these will be T16s if I choose this. I'll choose that then. I'll choose that last. would be like a perfect jeweler's orb, I think. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe? What, someone already wants that? Okay, I'm gonna sell this. I feel like that body armor got messaged too quickly. I don't want to sell it. Do you guys ever feel that way? You list something, it's instantly messaged. You're like, yeah, you know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna raise it. People do that to me all the time. I will change this price. I don't know what to change it to. Yeah, it is a little Monka-esque when you get an instant invite or instant message. Well, I just realized I looked at this. This is probably a price fixer and it goes for 140. So technically, I was selling it for too cheap. But I was close enough. I probably could have just sold it. Whatever. Okay, this is the level 4.
Mortal hands have contaminated her virtue once more. By the fourth edict of the Monosaur, her flesh shall be scorched anew.
Okay, we walk in. Sigil of Power. Boost it up to 4.
You are too late.
After it's boosted, you drop down the 2 Orb of Storms.
Burns for your
Weapon swap. Yeah, I kind of fucked that up. Oh shit.
insignificance.
I didn't press the buttons fast enough.
The legacy of humanity. The Mother Soul was
Garukan favors me.
Maybe we should try that again. It didn't work too well. What did this thing do? I forgot to click this last time. Was I supposed to click that last time as well? What do you get for clicking that? Nothing. Wait, what was the point? There was no point of that, was there? This game is a joke. This is too easy. I mean, I kind of fucked that up there. I feel like we need to go again. That was not clean.
What is it?
Rarity and Spirit. Oh my god, this is good. This is for sure good. This is my own filter. Yeah, you can type exclamation filter. Rarity and Spirit. Somebody wants Rarity and Spirit. I don't know if this is worth that much, but I mean, to me, this is some pog shit right there. It's only 2. Okay, maybe it's not worth a lot. The fuck? Why is this only worth 2? This is too generic, but this is just generically very good. I'm doing pretty good, thank you. Okay, I'll just list it for 2. Man, I thought that would be like 5 or something.
Yes.
So we should get some T16s, right? Is that what we want? I didn't even get a... Oh, did I get a rare tablet? I did. PoE, they put a filter on the patch. What do you mean by that?
How can I
What does that mean? Okay, go Tulane. Yeah, they are putting console filter. You will be able to use my filter on consoles. So if you watch the video I put out yesterday on the filter, it goes over how to follow the filter, and that will just work when the patch notes comes out, I believe. So you can use my exact filter, and whenever I make a change, it'll be like live updated onto your console. So you'll never have to edit it. It'll always get updates. Same with like PC. Tav, I like to vol things, but I feel like it's best to vol items when you want to wear the item, because if you vol an item for somebody else and you get like a corrupted implicit, those things, they take so long to sell. I don't know. If I don't corrupt it, it can just insta sell and I can buy another fragment, you know? I don't like waiting for these corrupted sells, even if you make money. Okay, we're boosting this up to 4. Putting down 2 of those.
Edict already burns for your world.
I kind of fucked up that combo again.
Insignificance. This is the legacy of humanity.
Okay, we're getting to see the fight, I guess.
Let fear of the void control you, so she may be reborn.
You will burn.
The mother soul.
I didn't kill, like, I need to kill this faster. I didn't kill them fast enough. Wow, 3 T16s. That's very nice. I like the Gamba, but I just hate selling it afterwards.
Go on.
I got an uncut skill gem, and it didn't even spec the node to get it. You like the build? Thank you. Okay, getting 3 T16s is OP. This is definitely what you should be grabbing, right? That gave monster. I don't want I'm gonna actually chaos slam that off. I actually did. Wait, no, I didn't. Get it off. Dude, what the fuck? There we go. I don't think that was worth it. These are all garbage. Feels bad. No, there's no such thing as a T-17. I have overabundance on it. These are actually, I don't like these. I'll put them in here. How much? I don't have enough Exalt to go again. Okay, fine, whatever. We'll just do, we'll go back to breaches then. I think I lost money there, didn't I? You're level 90, wearing a helmet for Mach 5. Is this a unique helmet or something? Crazy.
Die, forgotten. You will burn.
Yeah, 4th Ascendancy is, honestly, it's hard to even just do it. Took me a while to get it. That's not surprising at all. Mm-hmm.
Garukan favors me.
I'm used to how long this boss takes to spawn because I've done literally 100 times, so I can easily get the combo off for this. The other guy, I just don't know how long it takes. See, we get it up to 4. Drop the Orb of Storms. You gotta drop it after. Oop, I forgot to kill this guy. There we go. I get everything off there. I was saying you need to drop these after you've charged up the sigil because these have a limited amount of shots, right? They always shoot when you're standing next to it, but then they'll run out. I think, right? How many shots do they have? Oh, PoE 1 they have a limited amount. Here it's just they have a fixed duration of 10 seconds. So actually, well, you still want to cast it at the end because it's 10 seconds. How long is sigil? It's like 12 seconds, but I'm increasing. I have skill effect duration, so it is actually longer than that. Oh, it does say 33 bolts? Yeah, that will... Oh yeah, it disappears after 33. So it is like PoE 1 then. That's why, or that's one of the reasons why you don't want to... You want to like build up these 4 charges before you press them down when you're setting up the boss. That, put 2 down, kill the skeletons. And now, like, the boss is probably up. You press this, you curse him, and then that's it. It's... No, I just bought one. I didn't evolve my own helmet. That would be very hard. K-Simp, Vault her own. She's someone active in the Discord. And she said, don't do it. It takes too many times. Just buy one. What is the 4 in the top left? So when you're spending mana in Sigil of Power, it gives you increased. It will give you more damage. You see? Well, we'll start outside of it. By default, my tooltip's only 72,000. In fact, for these bosses, I should be taking out Shock Siphon for a different support. I'm not even doing that. I'm fighting these bosses with only 4 links, because this does absolutely nothing. So I'm already kind of screwing up. But, you see, 1 stage gives you like 10,000, and then they each give you like 10,000. So 4 stages gives you like 50,000 bonus. It almost doubles your damage. This is the amount of stages you have. 1, 2. You need to spend a lot of mana to get the stages, but our build uses a lot of mana, so it's fine. Orb a chance. I have not chanced anything good yet. It's hard. If it were easy, these uniques would be very cheap. Why is it so big? I'm just gonna write this down so I can answer it in the next video. Okay. Bossing setup. So first of all, drop Shock Siphon for a DPS support. Number 2, explain how to get large, or no, I'll just say walk through the DPS rotation, and then at the end I'll explain how to get massive sigil AoE so that you will be in the sigil while dodging boss mechanics. Like, what else would I need to say? This is going to be like a 2-minute video. I guess I could go over the gearing. I could give a gearing update. My sigil's on weapons spot 1, and there's just a bunch of AoE nodes here and here that you can grab. Gearing and tree. Yeah. Gearing and tree. And I should mention that Temporalis does nothing for bossing. Oh, wait, hold on. Here. Before the DPS rotation, I need to say swap in cast on shock. Gearing and tree, mention that Temporalis does nothing for bossing. You can get high ES body armor for free damage if you want. Over 20 div. Well, yeah, it depends how good of a helmet you want, right? Spirit. If you type exclamation Telesork, it goes over the entire setup, including that. But if you just want the short answer, it's on a helmet and it's on a jewel. I go over how to do that in the video. It's like a 15 divine jewel, a 15 divine helmet, or I guess now maybe 20 divine helmet. Jewel's 25 now. Or just spirit in something random. Because that's what I have. I just have spirit in one random thing. Oof. That's good to know. Wow. Yeah, that would be a fine option. You could use Invictus for bossing. But I think you could honestly just use a big energy shield base, because I'm not really scaling in that much. But that thing socketed with a bunch of mana soul cores is going to be fine. I actually don't know if that's going to be better than the rare body armor. I have a feeling it's not going to be. It's going to be specifically good if you are stacking int. Which, we're not really doing that. You can, though. There's not... I don't know if this should be showing. I think I want to hide that. Why am I showing this? You need blink. Or you need Katakos. Oh, you do. You know what? We're using the... We're too lazy to swap the body armor. Like, the damage could be significantly higher if I had, like, a 1000 DPS instead of 3... Sorry, 1000 energy shield instead of 350. But I don't need to. Okay, I gotta hide this shit. Go back into Filter Blade. If you ever see something on the ground you don't want, and you're customizing your own filter and you don't know where it is, you can just paste it in here. Why would I want to see magic? You can divine it. The minimum you need is 10, because then you get 30 on the jewel, 30 on the helmet. But I divined mine to 12, so I got 36 on the jewel, and I only needed to get 24 on the helmet, because the helmet is kind of hard to get. What the fuck is this shit? I don't need this. I already have a rule for this. Yeah, that just can stay off. It only shows the top bases.
Speak.
Ailment threshold? No, I would say monsters have increased LA res is the worst thing. Well, I actually do Burning Ground. If you have Shock Siphon, you don't notice Burning Ground. I used to not filter anything, but today I decided, you know what? All LA res is annoying enough. I'm just gonna not do them anymore. It's not fun to do. If you go full damage, it's probably fine, but we're not doing that, so... I believe I go over my Against the Darkness choice in the Tallest Orc video.
Die forgotten.
Cast speed on a jewel is very low, so I would value magnitude of shock on a jewel higher than cast speed and spell damage, yes. Shock chance is not valuable. I would not... Shock chance is only valuable if your build is weak. You don't need shock chance at all. It's not like... Yeah, it's not something you really go for. I don't know how much that is. I corrupted all my jewels, yes. Maybe I bought one, I don't know. I'm pretty sure they're all AI corrupted all of them. I've lost a lot of jewels to corruption. Very sad.
A rare treasure.
Yours are bad. Ingenuity is quite powerful though. I don't think saving for ingenuity is a bad thing. Why do I even pick this thing up? Yeah, jewels can cost so much. I guess if you can fix them without spending too much, it's fine. If your jewels are really bad, just... There's a video on my channel that has a search for jewels. Obviously, I do recommend you open the advanced search and go through the mods and maybe uncheck some, depending on what you feel like you need. But it does have quite a broad selection by default. Dude, I was deleting like 12 divine jewels. I had double magnitude pierce. And then I forget what the fourth mod was. It was good though. It was a good fourth mod. I think it was like projectile damage or something. And the corruption bricked it. Oh, the fourth one I think was skill effect duration maybe? I don't know. I don't remember. It was good though. It was crazy. I was very upset. I don't use Unleash. I use just my default links. I keep Shock Siphon on. Just remember to treat the last few waves like it's a boss and do all the bossing, what is it called? The rotation before you start it. Because at least like the first 8 seconds of the simulacrum, you're going to be one-shotting everything and then some of your buffs will wear off, but that's fine. Because you've just shortened the wave by 8 seconds. And I like to read the mods of the last few waves and just know if there's a increased resistances, you're either going to have to cast your curse, like you're going to have to be mindful of casting your curse and having your Orb of Storms up. Or else the monsters are going to take like a small fraction of damage. Those waves are so hard. You just kind of need to be overgeared for them. I don't know why I keep picking these things up. They're useless.
Go on.
Maybe I'll save this last one in case I need to do a breach for some reason. Yes, it is sticks. So we have 40% chance to shock. This is enemies take 40% increased damage, which is basically like you do 40% more damage to them. Not exactly, but you can kind of think of like that. So this times 1.2. It's like you're doing 8% more damage. And 8% more damage is sort of like 1/3 of a gem link. So that's a crazy amount. 15% spell damage is very, very, very little. Without teleport. It's this endgame build guide, or you could honestly do aspirational gearing. That's even more. This is quite cheap. This is quite cheap and it's very, very powerful. I would still recommend watching the Telesork video because I think everything about this build is nice to aspire towards, even if you don't have the body armor. Like this whole setup, you could just take off this body armor and use a different body armor. This is still functional. Nothing about this requires you to have the body armor. The only thing is you can infinitely blink with this. So you could do exactly the tree from the Telesork video, throw on any armor you want, and if you choose to do the spirit tech, you have 60 spirit to do cast on shock for free. Or if you don't want to do cast on shock, you could have Grim Feast, and you could have possibly like these skeletal clerics not on the weapon swap. Just have them on your main hand. You could also just do Grim Feast with like clarity support and just not even go for, you don't need like max roll, jewel, or like helmet or whatever. I believe it's immortal mapping. This goes over how to set up these Grim Feast spirit. The one right before Telesork. And I'll try and make a video tomorrow or the day after that sort of goes over the reasoning behind these skill gems and the swaps we're doing. Because the weapon swap's relevant for bossing, and I just feel like a lot of people don't know the exact rotation, because I've never specifically said, this is how you boss. Just doing your own build. Good to see your build is somewhat close to mine. Nice, yeah. You're with Grim Feast already, nice. What do I do with these rare tablets? These aren't even good. They don't. If the rare tablet doesn't have the mod I want, like, what am I gonna do with it? Are these even valuable?
Go on.
Should I want rare tablets? I guess like these. Is anybody doing valuable currency or additional unique? Because to me these seem kind of bad. Just close the game. Yeah, that sounds really obnoxious. True. It's yeah, I think this is good. This is good. Actually, what does a valuable gem even mean? Is that the unique jewel, or is that the level 20 skill gem? I think this is a level 20 skill gem. Maybe this isn't even good. Maybe this is better than this. Because a 6 link is 3 times as valuable as a level 20. I mean, this could be a spirit, right? Well, socket currency, I assume, is a perfect jeweler's orb, right? Because gem isn't the same as jewel. At first, I kind of thought maybe this would give me the unique jewel. But no, gem is just a level 20 spirit gem or a level 20 skill gem, right? I don't know. I think we'll stick with this for now. Double unique. Well, this doesn't give a boss unique. This just gives a random unique. We're already dropping like 10 plus uniques per map. So I feel like a 20% chance to get one unique is, well, I don't fully, is this just a random unique? If it's a random unique, it's bad. It doesn't say it's like a like a rare unique. Oh, really? So maybe this isn't a random unique. They're the same thing. So maybe I should get this then. Yeah, maybe it is from his drop pool. I should try it then. We should at least try it. Well, this is easy to unspec. It is. They're tier 16 though. A tier 16 Waystone is nice because that's how you get 82. That's how you get high level bases. But maybe this is better. This is maybe, I'm not sure. So all I'm missing is points in this. Because I don't really like Expedition. But if I get an Expedition thing, I will run it. Otherwise, we have everything else. The tooltip says that, but it drops one tier higher. I don't know. I think I want to take a break now. I see a friend on who doesn't stream a lot. I want to raid him. I'm gonna raid Almasid. I'll be back tomorrow. Should we level a new build tomorrow? I will consider it, but honestly, it's very likely I'm just going to keep playing this build because I like this build. But at some point we need to level, and I can't keep putting that off. But I'll have a new video update on like, well, we'll just everything we were discussing the past couple of minutes. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night, guys. Hopefully we get the patch soon. I'm really excited for the patch. Take care, guys.